Welcome to this, the first episode of what I'm going to call Moto Rider News. It's going to be basically mostly news about motovlog and moto vloggers and a bit of regular motorcycle news thrown in. So let's hop right into it. Probably what is one of the more controversial moto vloggers around, and that is Yemi Noob. And he's back. He's back on a bike. He's brought a bike. We all know how this is going to end. But anyway, he started a new series called Beginner Bike Build. I was going to say Budget Bike Build, but it's not. It's Beginner Bike Build, where his idea is that he gets Patreons to support the channel. He's going to build a bike for a beginner and give it away. And it looks like he's chosen, or the Patreons have chosen, a lovely old Honda. So at least it's not a Triumph, so it shouldn't hit a Boulder or a Porsche or anything like that. But it's a big risk, not only for Yemi Noob to make a comeback, for a Patreon to run the risk of supporting a channel where the bike may not survive the first ride. And I don't know. Look, I like Yemi Noob. I like the stuff he does. I think he's funny. But, you know, there's been some questionable things happen to him over the years, and I'm not sure that this is going to work. But anyway, time will tell. And on to some other exciting motovlogger news, and that's Hippo Drones has got a new camera. And it's the Insta360, and it's a camera that I was kind of ready to pull the trigger on after seeing Locke's review of it. And thought, hey, this could work kind of cool. Yeah, okay, it's fine to walk around with it in a video on a selfie stick, but as we all know, when you're using any form of action camera on a motorbike, it tends to operate very differently. So Hippo Drones has gone out and got himself one, bastard, and put up his first video. It looks sensational. Now, there are the odd parts in the video where, you know, things look weird, but I do in some way think that is because we're just not used to looking at 360 video. It's a bit of a new concept, and, you know, as you're moving, you'll see in the video, link below, that there are parts where the scenery sort of gets a weird curve to it. Now, that is probably a feature of 360 rather than a fault. And I must say, the stabilisation is incredible. But my concern is this a camera that you're going to regularly use in your arsenal? Or is it like every motovlogger's drone that comes out 3 times a year to do a bit of a fancy shot or something, and that's kind of it? I'd love to hear your thoughts on the 360 phenomenon, and whether you think I should go down that route. I am a little concerned at the cost of the camera. It ends up around 600 Australian dollar. 600 Australian dollar is something that, to be honest, to me in a way, 600 Australian dollars, I could go a lot of the way to getting some expensive parts that I need for my XJ750. I've gotta say, only a couple days in on Hippo Drones videos, he's getting some views. Could be a worthwhile investment for the channel. On to some other news. I don't know if you subscribe to, I can't even remember what it's called. I always refer to it as MC Garage with Ari. Ari is leaving the channel along with the other guy whose name completely escapes me. Now, it sounds like, it's a little bit vague, they're going off to do another project, and they do mention it, but it sounds like it's going to be some sort of paid streaming service, which, I don't know. Look, I like Ari. He has copped some serious injury to the face recently, including a broken jaw and a lot of burns from a firework. So yeah, I don't know how it's going to work out for him. I hope it does work out because I like him. He's a cool kind of guy. The other guy, like I say, I completely forget his name. So he's kind of forgettable. And finally, Marc Marquez has won the World Championship yet again, Championship number 7, which I've got to say, as a Yamaha fanboy, and Yamaha were absolutely nowhere this season, that congratulations to that little man, Mr. Marquez. He is a freak of nature. He does have some incredible skills. However, he rides a Honda, and you know, it's a Honda. Mick Doohan rode a Honda, which is kind of good. Wayne Gardner rode a Honda, which is kind of good. But Miata, look, yeah, you know, the Yamaha fanboy in me does struggle, and the ex-Ducati fanboy does struggle too, because they were up there this year. I've got to say, Rossi at his age, look, he's probably going to finish. Look, I'm going to go with 3rd in the championship on a bike that doesn't really work. Has done bloody well. So let's hope next year that it's a bit closer. Well, it was close this year. And of course, the MotoGP is on this weekend at Phillip Island in Australia, which is, you know, way over that water there, like quite some way. And I'm probably not going to go. Look, I'll just come out and say it. I have thought about it. Tomorrow is the big ride. It's kind of a 4-hour ride to get to Phillip Island, normally. That's probably 5 or 6. And yeah, I'd have to stay the night, which I do have somewhere I could stay, but I don't know. We'll decide in the morning. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed, what I call it, Moto Rider News. And if you do, leave a comment. And if there's anything you'd like me to cover, I will probably be recording these most Fridays as I ride to work, and hopefully putting them out either Friday night or Saturday morning. So whichever day you're watching this is the day that this one came out. That doesn't really make sense, because you could be watching it long after it came out. We'll make that. We will make that. We'll make that quite easily. So yes, comment below. All the videos I have mentioned are, of course, in the description panel below for your viewing pleasure. So until next time, I don't know, watch some of my other videos, because they're good. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you have subscribed, don't hit that subscribe button, because it unsubscribes you, and I get depressed every time I see the numbers go down. It's the bike. Now, if you like what you've seen, over there is the subscribe button. Down there is a Patreon button, and down there is another video for you to watch. So click one of those. Woohoo!